Okay, we are going to be moving on to the crypto corner of today's show.
Here we go.
And I have two stories to bring to you that are a little bit in conflict with one another. We're going to be talking about a congressional hearing that was all about DeFi.
Okay.
And then we're going to be talking about the big fail in DeFi. So, yeah, we're going to start with...
Two things can be true at the same time.
They can. They can. Exactly. We can hold two truths, and that is a sign of maturity. So the DeFi congressional hearing happened earlier this week, and it was held by something called the Digital Asset Subcommittee. And basically, it was kind of framed as education. And it was going to be a deep dive into the core concepts of DeFi. Now, these hearings have been happening for a couple of years now. In 2021, 2022, they were also framed as education, and it felt as though they were actually education. Like there was, people were genuinely asking questions and curious and wanting to learn and
trying to understand.
Truly trying to understand, and weren't like gunning for sound bites.
Yeah.
This one felt different.
Okay.
Where people are coming in with their party lines, unfortunately. Agendas, yeah. And trying to get the little zinger of a soundbite that they can, I don't know, then use on
CNN,
social media.
Yeah. Posts,
whatever.
Yeah.
So the lines were drawn in fairly predictable ways where the Republicans were pro and the Democrats were against. The anti-crypto sentiment. The party line is, if you regulate this industry at all, you will legitimize it. They're just hoping it goes away.
Okay. That's a crazy logic. Crazy logic.
I agree. And their sort of justification for that is that it's criminals, a lot of talk about tax evasion and sanction evasion as well, but there was a lot of chat on tax evasion and billionaires using crypto to basically like wash their funds and to not pay taxes.
Okay.
Maxine Waters, who is a Democrat, talked about what you brought up last week about the World Liberty Financial, the hacked accounts of Laura and Tiffany Trump, their hacked X accounts, which were promoting a scam token that was related to World Liberty Financial. And I guess there was like a $1.8 million that was raised in the moment that those accounts were hacked. And so Maxine Waters used that.
That's so annoying that this has given ammunition to that narrative. So annoying.
I know. Okay. It has all the ingredients of being something to use in that moment. It's high profile. It's Donald Trump. Yeah.
It's irresponsible for them not to.
Totally.
If that's your agenda, like, how could you not?
Right there.
Yeah.
And then Representative Brad Sherman, who's a Democrat from California. What we have here is an effort to liberate billionaires from income taxation. So talking a lot about tax evasion. Could not be me. I've paid so much in tax
on crypto
from my crypto stuff.
I know. I would love, honestly, to find out how if anyone has some tips on how to evade taxes using crypto, come on the pod, because that has not been my experience.
That's not been my experience. We paid $50,000 in taxes from Boys Club did an NFT sale in 2022, and we raised 150 ETH from that NFT sale, and then paid $50,000 in taxes. Grand. So we're the only ones that are paying. If this is an issue, we're the only ones that are paying taxes in this industry, and that sucks. That sucks. Okay, so the pro crypto side, we know the argument: more transparent, less middleman. There was this line about, someone can't shut down your bank account because you went to a protest, which was a sub tweet on the Canadian Prime Minister. Who's that guy? Super hot.
Justin
Trudeau.
I was about to say Justin Thoreau, which I do every single time, but not
also very
hot.
I do want to give a huge shout out to Amanda Tuminelli, who's been a guest on this podcast. She was there on the mic.
Oh wow!
Yep. She had her moment. She is the chief legal officer of the DeFi Education Fund, and she was there to give testimony. She awesome. Did an incredible job, and everyone should go watch her clip. She talked a lot about, like, quote, traditional finance relies on intermediaries that often serve as gatekeepers to finance. Big banks can and do deny access to the system for discriminatory reasons or no reasons. DeFi is open access, anyone with an internet connection. So she's saying from the hymn book, and she did an incredible job. And honestly,
Songbird.
Just totally such a great asset and face for this industry. And yeah, just happy about that. Happy to see her there.
That's great. Okay, are there any like next steps, or was this just sort of like we're just dog and pony show?
We're just kind of talking about it. I think it was
Cool.